Let's do away with all prior assumptions. What if those genes we synthesized are instead manifest? It is a genetic clone of a human boy. Okay, Ross is going to evolve now. I'll have to double check these names later. We'll be posted here when I do the sprites, but something later. In the scale, so that's good. Just get level 15 in this game, and you'll get yourself what the hell's this thing called again? A Kindra. There you go. I got some bad. My brain's racked today. We still have an issue from yesterday. Alright, welcome back. My name is Johnny Wild. I'm doing another episode of Irredeemable Bastard. And just found out the door is locked. Because we've got to get into the palace. Well, not the palace, the lab. So we've got to find a way to get into the lab. Okay, so apparently I've got to use my handy dandy crowbar. And using the handy dandy crowbar, and it gave. Oh no, what's happening here? It's a meddling pink-haired rocket again. I thought my hair was red. We're being robbed. Stay away from this lab scoundrel, I'll say. Things like us can bring you down, no problem. Brace yourself. Well, let's hope the Bulbasaur is on the table still. Yeah, my hair's red, not pink. Yeah, we've had a... As you can see, I've had a reswap. Because we had to have a new member of the team, so that required a bit of a switch around per the rules. And we're going to use our new friend. Yes, it's a Magneton, and yes, for some reason, Larry is glitched and flying. I would have something like another type versus flying, because it can't even fly. Let's try a new friend. Let's try another friend of ours, which I have renamed. I went back and renamed everything. Ah, that's not very good. But but it is a physical move in this generation. And he has to learn strength, unfortunately, but yeah. Let's give Chad a try. Because I want the Bulbasaur's on the table. I'm using Dig, you muppet. I'll try something else in a minute. About the screen size, I might try. Okay, let's get this through. Let's get this on first. I'll take you magnets on. I'm just an aid, I've done my part. Professor Oak will not stand for this, I'll have you know. The Professor told us to lock the door to keep thugs like you out. I don't want to fight you, but like my mother used to say, always be safe. But that's a fair quote. Might change Genesis on top. Because we have two potentially powerful Pokemon. But the thing is, if we end up getting Mewtwo, then I've got to do everything again. Just to make Mewtwo fit. I've got to find a way of teaching Fly to someone else. Because guess who doesn't learn Fly despite being a flying type? Larry. So I just end up ditching his flying type because it's not even useful. Especially when we've got someone who actually knows can learn Fly. You can learn Dark Pulse Sectron as well, which is pretty good, but we don't have that right now. Let's try Super Glitch. Ooh, look at that. This thing's powerful. Did you not feel anything? Not really. I'm taking a Porygon. I don't have one of those yet. Then I might have to go check what. But hang on, this doesn't learn anything useful, I don't think. We can go rename them later if we need to. This is outrageous. We're just doing our job. Okay, let's try something. Options, no. And then I think that's wider than when I had it. Oh no, the Bulbasaur's gone. I don't know what you could possibly want from this Lab Thief. We're hiding nothing. We're clean. Yeah, I can't seem to extend the box. Oh, I'll have to check in a minute and see if we can get it. You better have a Bulbasaur or something because this is pissing me off. We got two poison types, but they're all seem to be common types, common Pokemon. Oh, that will sell highly. That might sell at a high price at the Team Rocket store. So they give us a chance of getting the Porygon anyway, which is actually quite good. Oh, okay, I'll take that. Not got a chance of having mirror shot or something. This thing with Dark Pulse might have been insane. I apologise about missing those or sprites being a little different. I couldn't find anything else that I could use normally, but there being someone's artwork. The rest of them are actually from Pokemon Decay, believe it or not. Poke around all you like. Poke around all you like. Poke around, poke around all you like. There's nothing to see here. Nothing at all. Damn it, when it finds out. There was a Pokeball left on this table and it's now gone. Here we are. That's clever. It's a bit dingy down here, isn't it? What's this? I didn't touch that. January 16th, 1985, 2:35 AM. Mewtwo project is bound to fail, but my colleagues refuse to see it. Missing now was just a canary in the coal mine. A Pokemon clone of Mew, however sophisticated, can never be controlled. Maybe, maybe not. The others have all refused to back down, so I've henceforth start a scientific project on my own. If it can't save Kanto, nothing can. What else is down here that we got to catch? This is a really creepy underground dungeon. It's a Ditto. I decided to catch it anyway. It's from this lab. We can nickname it later if we want to. Ditto, transform Pokemon. Simplest new clone successfully synthesized. Capable of transforming, which shows none of Mew's other abilities. Obedient, but docile and weak. Potential use for accelerated Pokemon breeding, but unsuitable for warfare. Diary, February 14th, 1985, 11:15 PM. There's a fatal flaw in the logic underlying the Mew project. Yes, there's immense potential in genetic engineering, no doubt. And we've correctly isolated the genes responsible for aggression and sociopathy. But what good are they? In the body of a Pokemon that cannot be reasoned with. The wartime chaos makes people focus on raw muscle power to the exclusion of everything else. They forget that we are not savages. What's this? Eviolite. I don't actually have anything that I can work with that. Diary, February 29th, 1985, 9:42 PM. Why have Pokemon grown to be such a dominating force in society? Not by their individual power alone. Left to their own devices, Pokemon are passive, simple-minded creatures. Above all, the thing that determines the strength of a pack of Pokemon is the intelligence, the discipline, and the leadership of the human that controls them. A Pokemon is only strong as its master. That's fairly accurate. One what? Why is the screen glitching for that? I'm going to assume these are the strongest ones we can get our hands on. Just give me a minute. I'm going to see if I can stretch this out a little bit. Unhandled expectation. Train battle exit abnormally. We're supposed to lose. I might assume Mr. Mime learns because that might be a bit different. But then again, we've got a Psychic type on our team already. Diary, March 11th, 1985, 1:16 AM. Let's do away with all prior assumptions. What if those genes we synthesized are instead manifest? It is a genetic clone of a human boy? Yes. A boy with those unique and unwavering qualities raised for a Pokemon battle. He would not be a subject to the same limitations of a normal human trainer. Coldly and objectively, he could devise his battle strategies, push his Pokemon to their limits, like a disciplined puppet master, directly controlling the actions of the Pokemon from afar, as if by a click of a button. Fuji and Shingeki have told me all I need. I will create this superhuman trainer of my own, and nobody is to know. Oh, Magnet, that's good. I could do one of those. Missing note. Computer glitch Pokemon. A powerful but incomplete digital replica of Mew's DNA. Erratic and impossible to control, known to interfere with computer systems and duplicate items. The full extent of its ability to manipulate its surroundings is not known. It could do with a much larger move pool, in my opinion. Much larger. And the addition of Fly. Diary, June 3rd, 1985, 9:45 PM. Initial tests appear promising, but cannot recreate the body of a full-grown, living boy of battle age. For the clone to resemble a human well enough to fool the world, I'll create my master trainer as an embryo and let nature take its course. Stereo like a woman, mine devoted to me since our youth, will happily agree to adopt him as his mother. Alright, of course. He will need little nurturing for his genetic code to bloom as intended. purpose of his childhood would be to imprint only a single lesson. That I am a father figure he can trust, and that my word for his own good is law. What? It's the item for Ditto. What the hell? Alright, get ourselves another one. Then I'll have to go through the boxes in a bit. Where is he? Status 466, unauthorized entry. Disposal imminent. I think we'll have to leave it. I want to catch one of these. These look cool. So I'm ready and good from yesterday. You're saying addition I got, it makes long days out a bit difficult. Come on, you guys got to have something good. You can't just be simple Pokemon. And what? Oh, tentacle. May as well take tentacle. It's not strong, but I think it's one of those ones that deserves like an evolution. I call it Tentabaric or something, isn't Tentacle and Barbaric. Loading default message. You are a big loser. Take your Tentacle. And even like barbed tentacles. Okay, so for the sake of our Mew, we're going to switch him out. He's already 62 anyway. Might try and get Ice Beam. Diary, August 15th, 1985, 7:21 PM. The Pokemon League Challenge is a ray of hope for many naive young trainers. Even if only 1 in a million ever stand a chance at being champion, fortunately it can readily be exploited. See, as soon as he's given a Pokemon license, my claim will rise up the ranks at unprecedented speed. Gym leaders, criminal organizations, legendary Pokemon will be no match for him. That's probably true. They'll never see a child like this coming. They won't believe their eyes. Mewtwo, genetic Pokemon. A blend of Mewtwo and human DNA. Mews equal in power and intelligence, bloodthirsty, ruthless, remarkable cognitive abilities, but too independent or not follow orders. Like a selfish human. Where are all these Ditto coming from? I'm just gonna catch them all anyway. Remember, we can sell them at Rocket's place. You even said Ditto is probably one of the weakest Pokemon, only used for rapid breeding. Oh, a Leaf Stone. Diary, September 2nd, 1985, 2:41 AM. Mewtwo escaped the Pokemon Mansion and put an end to that farcical project. Kanto's military resources are running out. We cannot afford this war any longer. Lance will not give in until he has my head on a pike and all of Kanto kneeling before him. It won't do. I'll surrender my position as champion. Lance will gleefully take my place, and the public will shame me as a coward and a traitor. But they'll let me live. Brain's fucked. And in 10 years' time, I will wipe that grin off your conceited face, Lance. There. When my boy has crushed you in fair, official Pokemon battle, you'll find his policies as champion less than friendly towards the likes of you. As a minor, the boy will gladly concede his political decisions to me. And, being his only male guardian, the people have no choice but to comply. There's always a choice. Kanto, Johto, the end of the war. We will yield in present power. What human trainer could possibly stand in our way? Oh, a decade of public humiliation is a small price to pay. Because when the time is right, I return with a vengeance. Ask the pager. The rocket pager is bleeping. Better report to HQ. What's this? That's red. Oh. I want to battle. I want to steal one of his Pokemon. I want his Snorlax. Now what? No, Giovanni, please. I won't allow this. There's nothing you can say, darling. Leave me be. What the hell's going on? Johnny, you're here at last. I'm ashamed you should see me like this. We've been defeated in battle for the very last time. I cannot face my followers any longer. I betrayed your trust. With the last scrap of honor I have left, it's time for me to move on. We born out our welcome in Kanto long ago. No, I think it's best if this were the end of Team Rocket. What am I supposed to do now? But I don't expect all of my admin executives to agree. So Johnny, you are free to keep wreaking havoc in Kanto if you prefer, but whatever becomes Team Rocket from here on out, it'll be without me at the helm. I won't have this insanity. All our work, Giovanni, everything we stood for. Over some child? Yes, a child, Ariana. A child who will soon rule the region. Without the slightest bloodshed to his name. And what have we achieved? We've routed the anger and the support of those who long back to the golden years of Kanto and became the masters of its criminal underworld. We're no close to our ultimate goal than we were 10 years ago. I truly thought we had the clearest path to power laid out for us. I was lying to myself the whole time. That kid, from the first I ever heard of him, he made me so angry. All my violent frustration, my bitterness, I didn't understand why he brought it all out of me. Didn't understand that he was making me see, all too clearly, the blind-stubborn weakling I had become. But I do now, so it's time for me to go. Johnny, I apologize for everything. Team Rocket will not rule Kanto. But perhaps... No. I won't say any more for now. Take this. As a final token of appreciation, Johnny. What are you going to give me? I had such high hopes for you. It makes me proud. How far you come since I first called you into my office all that time ago. Make the best of the power and responsibilities I have given you. So long. What's he giving me? No! Come back, you bastard! Huh? Silver. Don't you dare. Don't you dare run away. I hate you. You're the reason for everything that's bad. Be strong. It's what he would have wanted. I could open the briefcase. Inside was a sack of money. A letter is attached. Dear Johnny, I am not fit to lead Team Rocket any longer. My criminal dignity will not allow it. I have failed you. But you, Johnny, you've grown much stronger than any of us. As a Pokemon trainer, there is not a Rocket in Kanto who measures up. And your honour is still intact. So my blessing, do the things I could have done long ago. Go westward to the Indigo Plateau and take on the Elite Four. Deliver our revenge to Red, Lance and Oak. Lead Team Rocket a lasting legacy in Kanto. And then remember us. Our infamy to its fullest. Then disband the organisation for good. The contents of this briefcase are yours to keep. Then giving you all the power and prestige the criminal world has to offer. The power to steal from gym leaders, the Elite Four, and the Pokemon Champion. This is to be your final promotion. Regards, Giovanni. Oh, look at my suit! That is... Oh, the hairstyle's changed as well. Oh, he is sweet. Alright, I think right now we're going to leave it here for now. Because then tomorrow we can just I can tackle next week. I can do a gym run. Is my Pokemon fully healed? Just to make sure. Yeah. So now we can do the... So, I'll fly now. To the city. So, this is technically what I'm calling the post game. I just need to work out what Poseidon's going to learn now. Because I'm going to need to switch out where Flamethrower comes from, I think. So I'll have to deal with that next episode. And I'll do the gym run straight after I fix that. Right, well, when it comes to it, I can deal with it. Because Larry's not going to learn Dark Pulse for a while. So thank you for being here. You were amazing if you got this far. And we can go terrorize Kanto in the next one. Okay, start off now. Because I need to do stuff. I've got more stuff to do. So, cheerio.
We've made it to the end. What a ride. Late nights, bright screens side by side. I've had fun just pressing start. Building worlds from a wild heart. These clips are stamped out on a line. Every frame, every joke, every grind. It's you showing up that keeps it alive. awkward hit record to the winds, the fails we can't ignore. You've been here through it all, answering that crazy call. Every share, every word that you write turns a quiet room into live light. We're a small tribe, but we're burning bright. So like, comment, subscribe and boost if you feel it. If it rings true, your support is fuel for the fire I use always, forever. I'm thanking you, so please stand with my YouTube endeavor. This is the Johnny Wild channel forever. Heed the call of the wild. Heed the call of the wild. This ain't match made, it's hand turned. Every little loss, every lesson earned. If you're here, then you're part of this too. Every click writes another verse through. So like, comment, subscribe and boost if you feel it. If it rings true, your support is fuel for the fire I use always, forever. I'm thanking you, so please stand with my YouTube endeavor. This is the Johnny Wild channel forever. Heed the call of the wild. Heed the call of the wild. One more time. One more time.